Can we just talk about how traumatic having alopecia areata is as a woman, and especially as a Black woman? Let's just talk about it. So if you have watched my tooth pin videos, or if you've watched any of my recent videos, then you know that I have alopecia areata. I developed it in 2019, literally out of nowhere, prior to having thick, long hair my whole life. Basically, I've been struggling with it since then, because my hair has grown back 3 times fully and it just falls out again. So I'm in this stage where, like, every year my hair falls all out, whatever, not all, but like, you know, my hair starts falling out, grows back strong and healthy and everything, just for it to start falling out again. It's been really hard. It took me a really long time to accept it, and I was really upset because, you know, as a woman, we take pride in our hair, like, especially as Black women, we take pride in our hair, and I damn sure take pride in mine. I was crushed because, you know, as a Black woman, our hair is so important. You know, we have different hairstyles for different events. Like, we're always doing everything around our hair. Our hair is like literally like our crowns. You can imagine how hard it's been as a Black woman, especially, like I said, coming from having thick and long hair my whole life. So I wasn't used to, like, not having a lot of hair on my head and stuff like that. It's hard to find styles and stuff, and it's hard to feel confident. But I feel like as years go by and as I accept it and as I keep trying to find ways to, like, not only grow my hair back but to keep it there, I've learned that my beauty doesn't lie within, like, my looks. That's also something that's been really hard to accept, because in this journey I've had to look deeper within myself and, like, figure out why I'm a beautiful person, and, like, without the looks and stuff like that. I've also done a lot of soul searching and figuring out who I am and what makes me beautiful and what makes me me outside of, you know, the hair on my head and, like, physicality, I guess. My hair has grown back fully 3 times already, just for it to fall out, and it always falls out around the same time of year. It's just discouraging constantly, like, seeing your hair grow back just for it to do the same thing all over again. So it's discouraging because I do a lot to, like, grow my hair back. Like, I don't just slap some oil on my head to do whatever it needs to do to the follicles. Like, I take a bunch of vitamins. I get the scalp steroid injections with my dermatologist every 8 weeks. Like, I do so much to try to like grow my hair back and to keep it and all that stuff. So to constantly be in that cycle of, like, all right, it's finally growing back, to then, like, damn, it's falling out again, like, it's super discouraging. I know I'm beautiful, but obviously it is, like, a little embarrassing, just as a woman, because it's hurtful. It's a girl thing. Like, trying to work through it and keep reminding myself that I'm still beautiful no matter what, and to also, like, not be embarrassed about it. Like, I'm still learning to not be embarrassed about it. Like, when people ask me, like, oh, like, did you like shave the back of your head or something? Like, you know, like, I used to be super like, oh yeah, like, I would literally say yeah. But now I'm a little more, like, it's obviously still something I don't want to talk about really, but, like, I just say what it is. I'm just like, no, like, I have alopecia, da 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 da. And then they shut the fuck up. As a Black woman, like, I just feel like it needs to be talked more about alopecia areata and just alopecia in general, because I don't have any history of alopecia in my family, and I never heard about it until I got diagnosed with it, when my hair just randomly started falling out. There needs to be more education. Like, I've done my own research on it and figured out that it's not something, like, it's an autoimmune disease, which means it's something, like, internal, which is why I started taking vitamins and stuff like that. Like, I did my own research on it, but what I'm saying is, like, in order to even know what it was, I had to do research, and I feel like we all just need to be a little bit more educated, and that clearly shows that, like, me having to go out of my way to like learn about it and to even figure out what it was. We should just be more knowledgeable or whatever. And I also just want to say, like, just be kind, you know, like if you see somebody with hair loss or you don't even know what it is, like, be kind. It's so hard for me to like maneuver, I guess, in the world with it and accept it, because it's like people are so mean. Like somebody can literally walk up to you and be like, you're bald, like why do you not have all of your hair? Like why do you have hair there and not there? Why do you have so many bald spots and patches? And people are just mean nowadays, and like I literally don't want to deal with that. I tried my best to do styles that like cover it or whatever, and you know, it's still semi-working, but like it's kind of also at the stage where like it's very, very hard to cover like this part or whatever. But yeah, and I'm just a little more frustrated this time because my hair had fully grown back, and it was like very, very strong and like healthy and stuff like that. At the last time it all grew back, that was it, because you know, it was like stronger than ever, and it was, you know, doing good for months. And then right around fall time again, it all fell out, and I'm really discouraged about it because I thought I figured it out by now, but I haven't. Just be kind and just mind your business. Like if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. And if you're not educated on something, don't speak on it until you are. It's been really, really hard for me to film and to create with having alopecia as well, because I just fell into a really dark space, and like I'm still kind of there, but I'm finding my way out of it. But it's just like I don't want anyone to see me like this, so why am I gonna post a video? Why am I gonna do a TikTok? Why am I gonna be active on YouTube? It also holds me back a lot from doing things that I love, like making videos and stuff like that. But now I'm in a space to where I'm trying to force myself, like I have been with these past videos. If somebody sees it, somebody sees it. Y'all seen it in the last few videos, you know. I didn't edit it out. I didn't be like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want anyone to see. Like I'm just kind of going like, fuck it. Like, and also like I was saying, there needs to be more education on it. I've never knowingly seen somebody with alopecia until, you know, myself. So I just also want to be that representation for it, because you know, I didn't have anybody, and especially I didn't have anyone Black who looked like me. And I think, like I was saying, as a Black woman, it's really important for us to be educated and to know our beauty and to know our worth outside of hair, makeup, face, all that stuff. Just my little testimony. Bye guys.